we'll just continue this way until my little belly gets full. I mean empty. And then we shall see. Wait a moment. Up ahead I think I see some fur. But those are definitely still birch trees. Well, that pie is powerful. Very powerful hunger quencher. Is that that's not a beech or a birch or an evergreen. I am heading west because I can see the moon descending. I am hoping I'm going the right way to find Velo. Wait a moment. There's a home up ahead. And it has a very cozy looking light on. I am going to believe that this is the correct direction. And I trusted my instincts and the abbot's direction to bring me to the correct place. Now my only question is, where's the front door? I see that this home is really in the roots of these trees. That's a good sign. Hello, Velo, are you home? Oh, you appear to have a map of something. Perhaps I don't know what that is a map of. I've brought your mushroom stew, Velo. If indeed this is where you are. Oh, there's a letter here, as well as a diamond and another map. The map shows where I am. I don't really see anything else. Alright then, let's put these here, and let's read his letter. He says, to the right, good Abbot Cedric, a great many thanks for the delicious victuals. I've no doubt you sent this silver-tongued little mouse with that tasty favor wanting to learn more of the sick mole babe in Lily Grove. Right, I forgot to give you your stew, actually. There you are. Continue. The rumors coming my way all say the very same. Dry ditch fever, aye, the very same plague that took the fabled Loamhedge Abbey so long ago. The mole babe seems right doomed if the stories hold, but there may yet be a shred of hope. Crossing a wide plain, straight north of here, lies a hidden valley surrounded by pines. It's the finest spread of roses and daffodils, far as the eye can see. Seems Abbess Vale took a liking to the lovely spot. She's the only beast known to ever beat that wretched dry ditch plague, and the rumor is she's left a riddle in the valley to be solved. 'Tis a long walk, but with a few bottles of fleet footpaw, I'm sure your novice mouse can make it right quick. The sugar he needs for the brew can be found here close at hand. I'll be begging your pardon for telling your student where to go next, but every hour matters. Lessen one sick mole babe, become a dozen more. Vallow Scrimpaw. Right then, he says that I can get sugar here and use it to brew potions, but I don't have any ingredients, and I don't see any sugar. Is it perhaps hidden somewhere? Somehow I don't think that's correct. Does he mean that I should go back to those reeds and get sugar? But no matter, I don't have any milk cap because I left my milk cap in the Abbey. I didn't know I was supposed to take it with me. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to employ my mousy feet of their own accord as soon as I can determine which way is north. So the sun comes up at the east, which means this way is north, and I'm looking for a field of roses in a hidden secret valley. Oopsie, this tree seems like it's about to topple over. Don't worry, tree, I will prop you up with some stone. Okay, let us continue on our way. It says, a long walk to the north in a secret valley. What shall I think about while I walk this long walk to the north? It seems that I'm going to be traveling parallel to the abbey, and then perhaps past where the abbey was. Okay, I'm still going the correct direction. Every once in a while I may check the course of the sun in the sky. Well, I have been traveling for quite some time due north, but I was hoping that I would be coming to the valley when I saw these ridges here. Now, I'm looking for a fine spread of roses and daffodils. And is it just over this rise? No, not quite. I shall continue on. Perhaps it's just over this ridge. We shall see. I found it! I have very much found the field of roses and daffodils. Now, there is a puzzle that I must solve. I do wonder if the puzzle might be spelled out in pattern of roses. No, I don't feel that that's the case. Doesn't seem to be the case. However, here is something of interest. There's some type of a platform here that, oh, this is a lovely table. Oh, what a beautiful secret valley. Although there is a path here. Whoops! Haha! Well, picnic riddles. Now, oh, this map is of a place I'm not familiar with. Are these maps actually useful now at this point? No, none of these maps. So let me read this book called Picnic Riddle. In what appears to be a book of somewhat challenged but well-intentioned poetry.
Isotor, Isotor, land of bitter cold, into thy need we've been sold. Our good beasts wither under the fever's power, with nary a hope save thy precious flower. The snow, the freeze, it shields thee, while we but perish but for thy healing tea. And then in another poem, 'tis strange indeed, a mystery I speak. Dry ditch flees from those made weak. The tears of dawn must first append a spider's tears the brewer bends. Finally, another vague reference to spiders. Stand twixt the stones as the disk retires. Catch your breath and mind the fires. 'Neath the circle, within the gap, to slay the spiders one needs a map.
One needs a map. To slay spiders? Oh dear, I'm not sure that I want to go up against spiders. I'm not very well armed to do that. But it said that there was a puzzle here in the valley. Could that really mean just the riddles? I need to re-look at this, of course. Because she's left a riddle in the valley that's yet to be solved. Alright then, that is indeed the riddle. But only, I'm afraid that I have a map to the stones. I can clearly see them in the southeast corner of this map. Yet I have no way of knowing which direction to go from here to get to those stones, unless I am supposed to follow this path. I'm going to follow this path for a little ways and see where it takes me. Perhaps I will begin to recognize something about this map here. So far I do not. Well, look at these old structures. The path seems to end. Well, I'm just going to carry on in the direction that I was pointed. And I shall keep my eye out for some rocks. Oh, it must be very warm because there's a shimmering heat haze upon the land. Now, this is the path that leads back to Redwall and leads back to my home. I do recognize it. Let me continue to look at this poem once more. Oh my goodness. Stand in the circle, but there's really nothing telling me where the circle is. This could literally be absolutely anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and just go off into this forest and hope that I catch my bearings at some point based on this map. It does seem that these stones might be here in Mossflower Woods. Oh dear, this is another tree that might be toppling over at some point. I would just be careful of it. Well, I'll continue on. I have faith. Ah, but look! In the northwest corner of the map, I do see a small dot, which means I begin to recognize where I am. Although I am not yet close enough to really say for certain. I shall proceed a little bit further. Oh yes, look who I have encountered in the woods. It is another denizen of Mossflower Wood. It is a chicken. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Have you heard of this plague? Is that so? I do hope you're not suffering. You look a little bit red underneath the gills. Oh, would you like some seed? I do have some seed. Would you like some seed, little chicken? You would like to journey with me? You can journey with me. Oh, perhaps not. You have your own quest. All right then. You can proceed on your own quest, and I will... Perhaps we will meet again at Redwall Abbey someday. Good luck, Sir Chicken. Now, has my dot grown any larger? It has not. I shall continue. Unfortunately, my FPS, my feet per second feels very low right now. And I don't know if it's hunger, but everything seems to be somewhat stuttering. Oh, there is now movement on my map. So if I am moving in a course to the east, I should turn south, and then I shall find the stones up ahead this way. Come to think of it, I probably should have asked that chicken if he had any directions that he could help me with. Hmm. My feet per second are still rather low, although I must be getting very, very close to the stones now. Look it! I can see myself on the map. This is an enchanted map after all, and I am almost to the stones. Now I need only to go forward, and I shall be there. I can see them. I can see the stones. I'm very excited. Now, the riddle said that I should stand in the middle of the stones darkness. Isn't that correct? As the disc retires, catch your breath and mind the fires beneath the circle within the gap. Well, I'm in the circle. I don't see a gap, and I don't see any spiders, although I am a little bit glad of that, because I don't have any sword with which to defend myself. Now perhaps I should just stay here and contemplate. Well, that is a very large tree there, isn't it? Perhaps I should just stay here and contemplate and rest my weary head until the sun goes down tomorrow night, and that would perhaps equate some action. Well, I'm going to obey the riddle. I'm going to obey the riddle and wait in the middle. Haha, riddle and middle. That's pretty funny. Well, hopefully something will happen if I just stand here long enough. Well, I did stand here all through the night, and I've just recently seen the sun dip down below the tops of the trees, yet I'm not quite certain that anything has changed. Oh, I see what this is. This is a toppled over stone. That's all. It's just a toppled over stone. Well, the sun is now retiring. I'm waiting for something miraculous to happen. I am inside. What was that? I heard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is certainly interesting now. But which way do I go down here in the darkness? Oh dear. I am afraid of spiders. Those eight-legged creepy crawlies. Surely, I will not be lost down here. Because this cave is very confusing. And I'm not even certain. What is it that I've come down here for again? I should recheck the riddle. Spider's tears. But even if I get spider's tears, what do I do with them? Oh, there is some cobblestone. Oh my! What is that sound? Whoa! I have a sword, and I have some spider's tears. I think that's what these are. This is the Standing Stones map. Well, which one is it that I just received? Scratch's Hollow map. Oh dear. Am I really that close to Redwall? Oh,
These be the words of the feared ferret corsair Deadeye. Mayhaps my last lesson that seer in Redwall be true to her word. A plague's been set upon me, Whiskers. and me hand be shaking like the riggings in a foul tempest. The seer, Veil's her name, set me to a right proper quest to cure me sufferin', if it I bring her what she needs, the bloody eyes of them 8-legged beasties in Scratch's Hollow. Funny thing is, those fancy chattin' wall watchers have completely forgotten where it is, saying it's cursed and all, so I'll be keeping this log where the friendly friars will never dare to look, among the moldy bones of the feral chieftains of old, just in case Vale plays Deadeye for a dupe. I don't trust her, but true as north I don't trust a single beast under the sun. No matter, though, as it is what choice does this old dog of the sea really have but to be her errand beast. Along with my map I've leavin' behind my finest Southsward steel. She's a lovely blade, and I hate to lose her, but I'll not be havin' sticky bugs squirt on her hilt neither. Now, I'd best be off to find that blasted hollow afore this plague takes me. Beneath the Corsair's note in a different, more feminine hand, and in red ink you see,
When there wilteth the thorn, 46.853647, comma, negative 121.758949.
Oh dear, whatever does that mean? 46.853647, comma, negative 121.758949. Does that number somehow correspond to this map? Could it possibly be that little brown squirt of piano-looking dots far to the south of Redwall Abbey? I am not at all certain. And what is it this blaze powder is supposed to signify? Well, I only have but one recourse, to continue on. I shall continue this way. Oh, this is perhaps... I am facing Redwall. And I think if I proceed further and further this way, I may eventually get back to the Abbey, and from there I can find out the meaning of those numeric writings, which, as a little mouse with no compass, I have no idea what that